Today we're following Hailey Bieber's exact date night makeup routine. I have her video pulled up and I pretty much have all of the products. First, she obviously preps her skin with the Rhode glazing milk. This is one of my favorite ways to prep my skin as well. It's really thin and looks amazing underneath of makeup, but at the same time, it's so incredibly hydrating. She says that her makeup does not look the same unless she does this step. And then she goes in with the Hourglass Hydrating Veil Skin Tint. She takes it on the back of her hand and goes in with the foundation brush and applies it to her skin. This is also one of my favorite skin tints as well because it's so hydrating, and it seems like Hailey just really likes her skin to be super hydrated and glowy. After blending everything out, she goes in with contour, and I know she uses a Westman Atelier contour. I don't have that, but I know it's very creamy, and I think that this Too Faced contour is very similar. So she just goes on these two spots in her forehead. She takes it underneath the cheekbone and underneath the jaw, and then she kind of applies it on her temples, and then she says she likes to draw a line from her eyelid bone out to lift the face, I guess. Instead of blending out the contour, she then goes in with concealer. In this specific video, she goes in with the Hourglass concealer. I'm not a fan of the Hourglass concealer, so I'm gonna use the Make Beauty concealer instead, which I know she loves and uses this concealer all the time. Under the eyes, she just applies one dot in the inner corner and then like 4 dots on the outer corner to lift the face. Adds a little concealer around her nose and right on the outside of her mouth like this. So now she goes back in with the same foundation brush to blend everything out. She said there's like leftover skin tint on the brush that helps to blend everything in, and she blended everything from the bottom up. And the last thing she blends in is the concealer using an Hourglass concealer brush. This brush is amazing. It just like melts the product into the skin so easily. Then using the same brush, she also blends in the contour, and she always blends everything upwards like this to lift the face. And then she brushes up her brows with a clear brow gel. I can't tell which brow gel it is, so I'm just gonna use my Maybelline Super Lock brow gel. Not gonna lie, this is like the weirdest time to do your brows, like in the middle of your makeup routine. I normally do it first. And then she goes in with her Date Cake blush just on the apples of her cheeks. I tried this for the first time the other day, and I think this is one of my new favorite blush shades of the Pocket Blush. She doesn't use a setting powder to set her face, but she does use the ambient lighting powder. And she just puts this under her eyes. She said she likes how glowy it is, and this is a very glowy, beautiful blurring powder. I've never used it to like set my face though. I normally use it as like a finishing powder. Then she draws on faux freckles. She uses a Bubble freckle pen. I don't have that, so I'm using this one from MCO Beauty. She overlines her lips with her lip shape in the shade Twist. And then she goes in with the brown shade of the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil on the outside corner of her eye and just does the babyest little flick. She didn't apply any mascara in the video, but I swear it looks like she's wearing mascara on here. So I'm just gonna give my lashes a really good curl. Okay, here's the finished makeup look. I think Hailey and I have very different ideas of a date night makeup look. What do we think, and whose makeup routine should I recreate next?